Okay, Shodomites. Super Jesus Warrior, Creationist Cat here, and look, I never intended this to be a freaking drama channel, alright? But frankly, right now, I'm looking around, and I'm noticing that the YouTube community at large, and I'm talking about channels like these ones right here, they're just looking the other way and refusing to speak up when one of its peers has released a truly toxic video that I would say can only be described appropriately as a socially destructive turd bomb that showcases such a stunning lack of ethics that it should make your brains, balls, and ass bleed. So, Shodomites, I'm sorry, but I gotta call it out, alright? And I'm talking, of course, about Sargon of Akkad's recent video, Dungeon Mastery number 5, creating non-player characters. Alright, so I guess let's just dive right into this embarrassment.
Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Dungeon Mastery.
Wrong! It's episode 5, Sargon. Look, it says it right there, number 5. We're literally less than 3 seconds in, and Brainiac of Akkad here has already managed to completely mangle the facts. And you know what? I had to point this out because honestly, this is just emblematic of how insanely full of shit this entire video is.
Well, is it 4 or 5? Christ, I don't know how many of these I've done.
You've done 5 of them, Sargon. 5! My God, he easily could have researched this beforehand, but he's just too lazy for that. He's clearly out of his depth here, doesn't know whether he's coming or going, and you can tell by his expression, which denotes pure fear. I'm telling you, if he was in the wild, a predator would just pounce on him and maul him to death. I guarantee it. And we're only 5 seconds in here, folks. I don't always like to curse, but let's be honest. This is fucked.
In this one, I will be talking about how to design characters, how I design characters, because one of the most important aspects really are the characters involved.
Wait a second. Are you telling me characters are important? Wow, you're really unleashing some major revelations on us here, Sargon. What are you going to tell us next? That numbers are an important part of math? Food is an important part of eating? Thank you, a wise one, for bestowing this privileged information upon us.
So, the first step is choosing a good name. Believe it or not.
Uh-oh, sounds like your captive is trying to break free there, Sargon. You sure you don't want to go down to the dungeon and tighten your ropes there, you sick fuck?
So...
Oh, God. Just so you guys know, this is like a 24-minute video, about 14 of which is just him smoking. Seriously, I think a better title for this video would have been Watch Sargon of Akkad as he develops stage 4 lung cancer. I feel like coughing up a lung just watching it.
For example, I had a vampire lord, and he was like the Christopher Lee sort of style vampire lord. He was very, 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 very well dressed, very resplendent.
I'm sorry, Sargon. Did you just say that he was resplendent? I'm not aware of that word, but I'm going to look it up right now. Let's see. Resplendent. Huh. Look at this. It says your search resplendent is not a word, you fucking idiot. Oh, I know. Could you possibly have meant this word right here? Resplendent with an S? Because that means attractive and impressive through being richly colorful or sumptuous. Now, is that the word you are searching for, you incomprehensible shitlord?
And stuff like this. So, before we've even done anything...
Wait a second there. Did you just chuck that lit cigarette in your neighbor's yard? Well, there it goes. It's flying up right onto the other side of the fence. What the fuck? Sargon, were you raised in a fucking barn? What is wrong with you? And who is your neighbor? I hope it's like Anita Sarkeesian or something, because that's the only way that this is going to be even mildly acceptable. Yeah, and then he just walks away like it's nothing. Remind me not to move in next door to you. I mean, if you do things like that out in the open, then what do you do when you think no one's looking? Probably take a shit on my lawn or something. Man, okay, let's see what people are saying in the comments. 420 total wedgie pick. Okay, well, I guess I gotta check that out.
Think of how this
Oh, there it is. That's disgusting. Total wedgie pick. Total wedgie pick right there. Let's see that again. Okay, he's going in for it. He's getting. Oh, there it is. The wedgie pick. Oh God, that's just disgusting. I can't believe it. I gotta see it again. Oh, ew. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. No, it just ain't right, man. Just ain't right. He's just like picking away, just broad daylight, not a care in the world, thinking nobody's noticing. Well, Sargon, Pete McPhee noticed, along with like 10 other people. And you know what? I usually find where there is one wedgie pick, there's bound to be at least a couple more. So, hey, well, why don't we just scan through this here, okay? And, we got another wedgie pick! We got another wedgie pick, folks! Wedgie pick number 2 confirmed. This man has no shame. Yep, there's another right there. Wedgie pick number 3 confirmed. This man is just a human toilet at this point, folks. He's that disgusting. And, okay, I'm not sure what kind of call to make here. That right there, okay, that really, I could go either way. That might be a wedgie pick, it might not be. And I predict there's going to be some controversy here, because typically I think this would be classified as an unconfirmed wedgie pick. But, see, this is a problem here, Sargon, okay? We got 3 confirmed wedgie picks so far. And once you've hit the confirmed wedgie pick trifecta, I'm just going to assume that every time you're hunched over like that, you're going in for the pick. So, look, don't go saying I'm making bogus wedgie pick calls, okay? Which I know you're going to do when this video comes out, but let's just be honest. That's what a regressive would say, okay? Don't be regressive. This is on you. You really only have yourself to blame at this point because you have shamelessly gone in for that pick so many times that the statistical probability of that being a pick is just too great for me to ignore. So yeah, that is wedgie pick number 4 confirmed right there. That's what that is. And you know what? I'm sorry, but I just gotta rant right now, okay? Because whether or not that's a bona fide wedgie pick, okay, that's not the point. The problem here is that Sargon of Akkad's boxer shorts have to be like one giant freaking skid mark at this point. At least I hope he's wearing boxers, because, oh my God, if he's wearing tiny whities, those things gotta be like torn straight up the butt crack by now, which means his trousers would be like rocking some major poopage. He'd just have to throw them out entirely. And Jesus Christ, do I have to say it again? Why am I the only channel calling this out? Seriously, where is everybody? Sargon is mispronouncing words, harboring torture victims like he's fucking Buffalo Bill, and going in for wedgie picks like it's going out of style. And not a single one of you channels who would normally be speaking up on something like this is saying jack diddly squat. Armored Skeptic, shouldn't you be speaking up here? I mean, Dungeons and Dragons is sort of in your wheelhouse. And can you just imagine if Steve Shives or Jenny McFreakin-Dermott were picking wedgies like this? All casual like just picking, like their fingers were gophers and their butts were dirt? Oh, you'd be all over it. Forget about it. You know you would. You know you would. Come on, where is everybody? Jacqueline Glenn, Harmful Opinions, Egghead. Sargon is picking wedgies! The world is waiting for you to condemn this! Sargon! This is bullshit! Yeah, why are you picking wedgies? Wedgie! super duper special thanks to the Legion of Extraordinary Shodomites, without whose generous support this freaking crap just would not be possible. Just wouldn't happen. You too can become a member of the Extraordinary Shodomites by going to my freaking Patreon. Links down below in the Christ box. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to, but if you don't, you'll totally burn in hell.
But but this is what you need to do as a DM. You need to pick a few characteristics and be consistent with them. This character, basically, whenever you go back to this character, the first things you should see in your notes are what this character is about. And if he's got any catchphrases, or not so much catchphrases, but subjects that he is regularly concerned about, make sure that this is something you bear in mind when dealing with the players. Make sure this interaction is emphasised fairly regularly, because you want to maintain sort of memorable consistency. For example, I have a vampire lord, and he was like the Christopher Lee.